building with the 3 truths.
Let's get right into it.
Alright, so I wanted to start this off with how y'all feel about JCole verse and that Lil Yachty bit.
I gotta take back the bullshit I said. I gotta recant it. But only thing I can't recant is the fact that only reason why I was dissing or even making any claims I made is because Cole don't make enough music.
Yeah.
But when he do make music, he make fire, so I gotta salute him.
I ain't hear that shit yet.
It's fire.
For real? It's fire. Like, yo,
I tried to play it in the car and shit, but I was on the highway, so I didn't really get a good chance to like listen to it and then shuffle to the next song and shit. But
yeah, it's a real short song, so yeah. Like it's literally just Yachty verse, then Cole verse. That's it.
Well, until I hear everything that I said about him still stands. Until I hear that damn song.
Alright. Alright. You got it. Tune in tonight after the video, though.
I will. I definitely will.
How you feel about Cole comeback?
Like, all I can say is Cole always been good with bars. So if he wanted to clap back at a nigga, it's gonna sound vicious. It's always gonna sound vicious. It's just, I agree with y'all. He ain't been putting out enough music for everybody to stay in tune. So, he's still one of my top 10 favorite rappers. So, I don't care. At the end of the day, that's y'all opinion, this is mine. For real. It's 3 truths. I got my truth, y'all got y'all's. For real shit. But at the end of the day, I felt like someone's gonna have it because, like, every day I hear someone else saying something negative about Cole, and it's like, it's just like how you did with the Eminem effect. When niggas keep saying shit about niggas that spit real bars, they start clapping back, niggas get shook for a minute. So it's like, okay, we're gonna find out what happens soon. That's all. I was just waiting for this to happen. That's all I was doing, waiting. And he gave me what I was waiting for real shit.
I think he got an album on the way. My bad.
No, you good.
It's actually already been officially known that him and Drake are gonna be on the album. Drake is gonna be on Cole's next album.
What point you was gonna make?
I was gonna say I feel like this little, in my opinion, this little wave not gonna last long. I feel like this is just a promo run for real. So
pretty much.
And then when the album drops, hopefully it don't have the same effect as Kendrick, but more than likely, in my opinion, it's gonna have the same effect as Kendrick. Everybody's gonna talk about it for 2-3 days, and then not really else to be talked about for real. Because I thought that fucking last Kendrick album, they was gonna put respect on him and all that, and let it run out for a little while, but
I think they did that just off the fact that he hasn't made music in a long time, so they was expecting for some fire to drop, but that Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers was a huge miss.
It wasn't it, man.
So hopefully with all the features Cole been doing and shit with all the hot artists now, he understands what it is, and if he still goes his own route, then more than likely that's not gonna transition streams and sales and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, good, you good.
He even said in his verse, he know he not getting the Drake effect. He said he was like, do a song with me, your streams gonna go up, might not be quite the Drake effect. Nigga fighting over there with the fake protect. So it's like,
I feel like he's saying that to say that you gonna get some buzz and
you can get some buzz and clout off my name, but it ain't gonna be as Drake level.
But that's back to what academics be saying. These niggas like Cole and Kendrick, they playing this number 2, number 3 shit. Niggas don't even want to be number 1 no more. They keep playing like I'm cool with being the second.
With being Robin.
Cause then I'm getting back on my head and shit.
That killed me because I ain't gonna lie. I agree with that statement. Cause like that's how he was coming. I was putting more respect on Cole cause like he even said it in his last good album that his next album is gonna be pushing his peoples that he signed out more.
Right.
He gonna fall back and let his people shine. But I feel like he fall back too much.
He don't fall back more so than he just. I feel like he's just like him and Kendrick on the same type time, but J. Cole's more loyal. He's trying to get this Dreamville, JID, what's my man name?
6 Lag.
The Butcher, Benny the Butcher. He trying to get niggas on.
Just signed by Snoop.
He's trying to get niggas on rather than continue his legacy. Yeah. He's trying to use his
Cause.
Yeah, he trying to use the niggas around him to extend his legacy when he fall off. Like, not saying Thug did it, but
when he fall off,
I can't say he fell off yet. I do be fucking around, but he ain't fall off yet.
listen, think about it. Y'all are Cole fans, but in reality, to the world, he fell off. He's a name that's around. It's like, well, Yachty's starting to come back in a way, but Yachty, musically, he fell off. A lot of them niggas, they fell off musically, but their antics keep them alive. Black Youngster, he fell off, but his antics and shit keep him alive. Even though you don't hear that much from him now and shit, a lot of motherfuckers' antics keep them alive when the music has dropped.
Okay.
JCole music has dropped, but he'll do surprise features with niggas that got his name circulating in the airwaves again until after a couple days, maybe even a week or two, and then it's like, okay, we back to the same schedule.
I feel like personally, after taking a step back and I listened to that Yachty verse a lot, I think J. Cole fell off from making consistent music, but not fell off in inability to rhyme and to put words together and have good bars.
No.
So the full fall off is you don't make music, you don't consistently make music, and you can't make a hit record. Cole can make a hit. He could still have a fire feature. He had a fucking feature on Gucci shit on a Gucci song in like August, and I just now realized.
I was just listening to that this morning again.
So I'm just like, he fell off of being the top major, top 5, top 10 artist, but he's still better than 95% of these niggas when it comes to making music, lyrics, spitting a good verse.
And that's what I'll give it to him. He's a good artist.
But he fell out the mix.
Popularity is not there, but potential. I mean, nigga, at the end of the day, like a comment that I saw when we made that clip about Drake being better than K-Dot and shit. Nobody's saying, look.
Y'all crucify me in them fucking comments. I told 5 of you weird ass niggas, I said Drake, Washington, Kendrick, Lamar, ? It was a fucking question. Y'all saying it's a dumb question, but it's really niggas that's debating on X and Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat, and niggas is saying YouTube comments, and niggas is saying Drake is Washington, Kendrick. So just because y'all niggas is some real life lyrical motherfuckers, that don't mean that y'all gotta look at Gen Z. Gen Z don't care about lyrics.
They don't.
So if y'all is sitting there saying, yo, that's a dumbass question, Kendrick way better than Drake. Drake better than Kendrick? Never. Y'all care about lyrics, which is good. I'm on y'all side. But let's step out of that 5-10%, go back to the other 90%. Niggas don't care about lyrics. My fault. I just had to make that clarification. They went crazy over that shit.
Nah, but that's what I'm saying. When we say that Drake is washing Kendrick, we're saying popularity-wise, he's washing both Kendrick and J. Cole. He's washing both of them popularity-wise. But Drake is known to have ghostwriters. He don't write his shit.
And to you it's the last time to do this. To you slow ass niggas, he's talking about, because you gotta specify and word this shit out for certain niggas. So all the ones that know what's going on, we fuck with you. He is talking about Drake when it comes to Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, taking the pictures with J-Lo, Halle Berry with the one eye and you see the heart. Drake is way past these niggas in that. We ain't saying that this nigga's a better person than them and they is just shitty human being. No, we're just saying in Gen Z, social media, TikTok wave, right now, he's doing more gimmicks. The pink scrunchies in his hair, separating his hair into a bun.
The painting of the nails.
Thugnificent. So he
winning. They're not, because they're not following the trends, but he is, because he is following the fucking trend.
He's trying to follow and then lead the trend.
Like y'all niggas gotta understand, it hit different when a nigga is posting his nails, sitting at Sierra Canyon games, wearing Zion Williamson jerseys, Drake, and then you got Kendrick Lamar, who's out here trying to get out of TDE.
Being posted with Sexyy Red and taking pictures and shit.
And then you got Kendrick who out here trying to get out of TDE, trying to do this PG Lane shit, and then this nigga sitting doing burpees at the fucking crossing guard. What is J. Cole doing? Out in New York riding a bike. I don't think this nigga Cole wore jewelry in 14 years. So niggas is not looking at Cole and Kendrick as the trend of now.
Yeah.
They're looking at them niggas like they the old niggas and they not the old niggas. But that's how they...
And Kendrick being posted next to fucking this nigga who went ghost and shit, making him look like he the big dog and he the little fish.
I just
What was his name?
I know what you're talking about. You talking about Jack Harlow shit? Jack Harlow and Kendrick.
Yeah, the ghost of hip hop right now. Yeah, posting next to him and making him like he the man and he just a nigga that's trying to get in the game, but it's the other way around. But that's how it is. Popularity in hip hop runs shit.
Yes.
Without clout and popularity, you could be having bars and bars and bars for days, but that shit ain't gonna transition into numbers anymore. The mind of now, especially the kids who consume this shit, their attention spans is low.
Mm-hmm.
Not even just the kids, everybody that listen to rap music nowadays, their attention span is low. So they want shit that's catchy, quick, and lit. That's it. Bars and a 4 or 5 hour song, 4 or 5 minute song is like, alright nigga, you dragging it. You could rhyme as much as you want, you could be on some Eminem shit and have a whole story to tell. That's not what the fuck they want to hear.
It's not.
They want a song that's a minute, close to 2 minutes, bouncing ass, loud beat, that's it. Something to go on TikTok with. If it ain't that, it ain't going.
Yeah. And I agree with y'all. This is literally, and I'm with y'all. I'm a Cole and a Kendrick fan because I like lyrics, but I understand reality. This is M speaks reality. I say that name for a fucking reason. I live in reality all day. The reality of this TikTok and Gen Z wave is running the industry right now. It's all about fucking quick pace, who got the best dance, who got the most catchy ringtone, who out here really sitting out here doing random goofy dances in the middle of the ocean. Whatever it is. Whatever goofy shit you see on social media, it's all Gen Z.
Overall, that I'm gonna put more respect on his lyrical ability and his ability to make music. I'm still not going to put him in my top 5 or top 10 because I have to wait 6 to 9 years just for an album and 2 to 4 years just for one of these type of verses. Last time, keep it real. Let me know if I'm far-fetched.
Cool.
And I'm only asking him because I know you don't really fuck with Cole like that.
I do. I'm just being real.
I'm not saying you ain't being real. I respect your opinion because your opinion has facts behind it. But based off of that verse that you heard, was that the closest thing to sitting next to 6'4" rappers when he was like talking to the little niggas? I feel like that was the closest thing we got, and that was like 6, 7 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's my problem.
And
It's too long in between music. And when Ack used to say it, I used to laugh and giggle at it. But he used to just, you know how Ack be. Shout out to Ack, I ain't dissing or nothing. But you know how he be like, yeah, you know, Drake is my guy. He's my nigga. That's the nigga that's number one. We don't care about Kendrick's and Joyner Lucas and JCole's. Them niggas ain't gonna make another album for another 5 years. I'm good. He ain't wrong.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't wrong. Cause niggas not gonna make another album for another 4, 5, 6 years, and then you keep calling your album the fall off so you can just go off in retirement at 36, 37?
36. And Drake's not even that far behind him in age.
No, Drake 37. But Drake out here moving like he 17.
yes.
But that's like, I get what you're
Almost
saying.
2 decades.
Niggas the same age, but one nigga's in the mix and the other nigga is just completely like. JCole and Kendrick is really moving like niggas that don't give a fuck about this new Gen Z social. They don't care.
They don't.
They're not gonna do what it takes to stay relevant. They're not gonna do what it takes to market, interviews, to push the album. Didn't know. They're being like, nigga, I'm the GOAT. I'm him. When I drop this album, you better buy it.
Already, so they don't feel like they need to keep doing this shit just to stay relevant and shit. They'll pop in and out whenever they feel like it.
No press run. No, none. You can't go to the Breakfast Club, Angie Martinez, Angela Yee. You can't go to Wallow and them. Like, it's some real niggas out. You can't go to the Joe Budden podcast. Go to Joe Rogan. Somebody just to promote. They
don't want to do it.
Even Drake don't want to do shit, but even you'll see him now. You see him doing podcasts and little interviews. I don't know.
It's just how they move, and they 3 different people.
I feel like they just at a point in their careers where they just want to put out music and don't give a damn about what chart numbers say.
And I agree with you. That's what I was looking, and I'm a fan of them, and I'm saying that's how I was looking.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I think they regular niggas that got millions of dollars and they feel like they don't need to do nothing else. I might be wrong though. Might be wrong, but I feel like
that's how they moving. That's what it look like.
I feel like they regular, not saying they regular, but I feel like they regular niggas like us. They just got millions of dollars. They like, nigga, I got 88 mil in the bank account. I don't need to make no music. I don't need to be out here doing no gimmicks. 88 mil, I could take care of my family forever. I'm good. I could do Dreamville tours. I could do old TDE. I could just keep. And them niggas probably still getting 100,000. So I ain't gonna sit here and make it seem like niggas not paying them for new shoes. But we not gonna see that.
And I could front my artists and shit, pay for their tours and shit, and then the more they get paid, I get a piece of that pie and shit. So I get money through that way. So I don't really need to put out shit anymore.
Yeah, that's why I said, like, I feel like he, ever since then, he literally said it and he did it. He fell back and started pushing it. They shit. The only person I thought that was actually gonna make it and do some shit after Cole started pushing him was Kaz, and then he went quiet.
But I respected Cole going that route because that's some Jay-Z shit.
He trying to go the executive route.
Being very low key with it.
But the only thing I can counter to that is Lil Bibby is way more successful than JCole. If JCole has been trying to do that these past couple of years, and that's insane because I feel like the talent.
Shout out to Bibby.
And the talent Cole got around him versus the talent Bibby got around him. How is Bibby still more successful executive? How is he still a more successful businessman? That nigga said, fuck rap, I'm about to go get this doctor's degree and become a straight he is a business mogul.
And I fuck with Bibby's rap when
that
drill scene came out.
And I don't want to hear none of that Juice WRLD shit because God rest Juice WRLD gone. But this nigga is still out here making big business plays.
But he did. He had a multi-platinum. Sometimes you just need that one Billboard multi-million selling artist.
But he didn't go. I didn't think Bibby really went that route fully until after Juice passing, or he was doing that while Juice.
Before.
Okay.
He was doing it before.
He signed him, but back around 2014, 15,
that sounds about right.
He said he wanted to go back to school, get his doctorate, and shit. People laughed at him.
Bibby era, I think of my fault. I think of 2010 to 2013.
No, yeah. I mean, he came out around 2011, 2012 and shit with Kill shit.
That's what I think of.
That's my shit. With that and a bunch of Free Crack 1, 2, and 3. Still waiting on 4. I feel like 4 ain't never coming out. But I mean, hey, anything's possible nowadays. But him, he's on his executive shit. And now people didn't even know he signed Bibby and shit. I mean, he signed Juice WRLD and shit until Juice WRLD said that I got signed to Bibby and shit. So that's what you really just need, that one big artist to really catapult your label and shit to the next level. Cole don't have no artists under his roster to that magnitude.
You don't.
They just like some regular old okie doke artists. Ain't none of them stars like that.
So keep it real. If Bibby was still rapping, do you think he would be in the same space and realm as the Herbo, the Chief Keef, the Lil Durk?
He'd be around like where Herb is and shit.
You don't think he'd have been?
Herb is around, but he's not that. He's around, but he's not like you don't hear his name come up a lot now.
But unfortunately, I feel like when it comes to current Chicago, he's in the top 5.
Of course.
Keyword current. I ain't talking about all the time because then y'all niggas gonna bring Kanye and shit in it. I'm talking about right now.
And he even said, I ain't never seen Ye. I ain't never seen, like, he's a real Chicago's nigga saying, how you gonna call these niggas legends from the city and I never seen these niggas a day in my life?
They say that about me. They say he ain't even welcome in Philly.
That's the thing. They disrespect the shit out of him in Philly. And I was just having this conversation with my cousin today. Like now he growing back the braids and shit, but them braids look clean and shit. Where the Meek with the dirty braids, dirty dreads and shit, tape under his eyes.
Shit look like he had a fro over the braids.
That's what I'm saying. That was the real fire spitting. That was the hungry Meek. This one is well fed. This nigga not being a belly and everything. He not worried about this shit at all like that.
No.
I fuck with that song he just put out with Rick Ross and shit. It gave that Shaq and Kobe shit.
Yep.
It definitely gave like some old MMG vibes and shit, but
I don't even want to listen to it. That's how I know I'm a little far going as a Meek fan. Cause I kept seeing that shit. I'm not going to listen to it.
Nigga, they had the old ad-lib on. I like this Maybach music. Like that shit, it gave me back that old MMG vibe.
I'm listening to that every day.
I fuck with it, but shit. nigga, it don't hit the same, man. It's been too long, and y'all niggas fell out, now y'all cool, and nigga, you just been clowned all the way around by a fucking pop artist. Yeah, I'm not really gonna take you serious like that no more. And I'm hearing that you playing around with letting billionaires playing you around and making you do bunny hops and push up. I don't look at you like how I looked at you back then. Back then you was that real flamers, chasers, Meek Mill and all of that. Now you just me. Like, okay. Your own hood don't even fuck with you no more, and that says something.
It's nasty work when you niggas on the airplane, you see niggas being recorded under the same blanket playing fucking footsie. But hey, that ain't nothing.
Laughing and shit.
I ain't
like girls.
All in all, man, we fuck with you, Cole, on the 3 Truths, man. Keep doing your shit, make some more music, man. Show these niggas that they ain't really better for real, because the more you don't make music, the more niggas is gonna say that they better, and they only gonna be able to have that because you're comparing your 2 projects in the last 10 years to the 10 projects they made this year.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Niggas just gotta get back into the game, man.
That's all it is.
You gotta just stay locked in and shit. Be on point with it.
I don't even know how to even introduce this into the pod, but we was talking about off the record right before we started recording. Sexyy Red. You wanna start? You wanna start?
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, bro.
Even though I didn't get to see the sex tape yet.
This is not alleged.
This is not alleged.
The only thing that's alleged.
Posted.
This the only thing that's alleged is if she did it on purpose or not. But this is not no speculation.
No, she's saying that she's heartbroken that it posted. Y'all know I wouldn't do no goofy shit like that.
We just throwing a disclaimer out that this ain't no fake news and we ain't spreading no rumors. This did happen. If you was on Instagram today and X, I know that shit was probably lit. So
no, they was talking about it on X, but nobody ain't posted tape.
But what
happened? See it. No, I'm saying she's saying that y'all know I wouldn't do no goofy shit like that. We don't know. Anybody could do some shit for some popularity points and shit. The fact that you posted that shit, and from what I'm hearing from people, that shit was whack. It's like you fuck with a nigga.
Just give the viewers a little backstory to what you explained. Not nothing too crazy.
I'm saying like she posted on her IG story but she posted her sex tape on her Instagram story. But from what I'm hearing from people, I didn't see it. I tried to check it in. I tried to look on X. Usually you find shit like that on X. I gotta probably give it some time till somebody upload it. But I didn't see it yet. But from what I'm hearing and from the pictures that I'm seeing, the shit was trash. So you posted up. I don't give a fuck what you say. I feel like she posted it. So you posted up your sex tape on your story where you know you got you got grown women, a lot of grown women watching you, but you also got those little tweens and teens girls that watching your shit too, and you fucking some nigga with an ankle monitor who look dusty as hell, probably still live with his moms, but you just want to fuck him on and put him on your story just so you could back up your music and your message, the lack thereof, that you fuck with niggas that's gangsters and
they literally told me that they can make a better video than that and shit. And like, I'm working with all kinds of girls, chocolate, African, Dominican, Puerto Rican, and I'm just chilling with every single one of them every day, just politicking. And they straight up said that shit was whack. They said that shit don't even deserve to be on fucking X videos or Pornhub. This coming out straight out 3 Jones' mouth. I'm telling you,
well, I wish that shit was on that so I could see the shit and trash it.
I feel you.
To go off your point, the sad thing about what you just said is more women saying that video is trash than men. Like, it's more women that's sitting there saying that it was trash, it was whack, her shit not even wet for real. You would think it'd be niggas sitting there, you know what I mean? It is women. The same women that love ski, the same women that's sitting there saying they got stupid butt, they the same women that's hating, and that's pathetic. Like,
but
that's
that
pathetic.
tells
men always hate.
What kind of women? these bitches will turn on you in a hot second.
You don't care how hot you is.
Not at all.
There's
We'll
no
go listen to Lotto or Ice
We
Spike.
don't give a fuck if our kids are singing Ski in kindergarten or not. We'll still trash that shit if we feel like you did some whack shit.
Yes.
So,
like, there's no Sisters of the Traveling Pants. That shit was kept.
yeah.
Okay, there's no loyalty in a female friend group for real.
Hell no.
Honestly.
If you in a group chat full of bitches, you know they talking about you.
But why is it this narrative that's being said that women stick together more than men do?
Nah. They do when they going against when they going against a man or going against a similar enemy.
But a woman is going to always be another woman's biggest hater.
Yes.
Backstab each other whenever the fuck chance they got.
Yep.
But when they all going against the same similar enemy, they band together and they go against that enemy till that enemy ain't there no more. But when the coast is clear, fuck, I need some more bullshit to get into. Bitch, I don't like you. Or bitch, something.
I never liked you.
I never liked you. Your hair look fucked up. Your nails is fucked up. It's something.
It's just something every day. And that's just everyday talk that we hear and we see all the time. That's just how they talk to each other.
It's sad when I hear this because I've been saying in these past 5 or 6 podcasts we've been dropping that I've been seeing the love and the recognition that Sexyy Red been getting. I've been seeing the big cosign she been getting, and I've been seeing the fact that people been acknowledging her. So it's like to see all the hate, it's unbelievable because y'all was in love with this girl for the past 45 to 60 days. Y'all worshipped her I never seen it before where they worship this girl every day for 2-3 months straight. Everything she do, every interview she been in, every podcast, her saying that this was the most romantic thing, her being on jail calls with niggas in the middle of interviews. They loved all of it.
This is the shit that you seen with Nicki Minaj back in the day. It is. But now it's on a more magnitude scale. But it's pretty much. You gotta remember how much the black girls was dicking Nicki Minaj back in the day.
They was all Barbie.
She was.
It's sad. I got a bad thought in my mind as soon as you brought her up. I don't know if I should ask her. I might ask her off the record.
Man, go ahead.
But might bring us them on views. Shit. Flip this shit.
Yeah, I think that shit Gucci was saying was facts. I don't think Gucci was capping years ago.
What, that he hit?
It was a picture going on, I don't know if it was Facebook. No, it was on Twitter.
It was on Twitter.
It was, pictures and shit going around, shit like that. And people were saying it was fake, it was Photoshop. I don't think Gucci was lying about that him and Nicki shit. I think I think all these years Nicki was saying she don't like Gucci and she don't fuck with Gucci because he fucked and exposed you. Not because you don't fuck with him, the artist, or no, that's the politic behind it. He fucked and he exposed it and you mad. So now you don't want to, because there's always been this discrepancy for years why Gucci and Nicki ain't cool, And when you see all this shit unfold, you be like, damn, so you was with Meek and you told Meek inside information, gaslighted him into beefing with Drake, fucking his career up, got this nigga on opioids, just for you to end up still being cool with Drake.
Yes.
Just for Drake and Meek to link back up, but his career gotta be resurrected from a nigga that you beef with because a bitch gaslighted you?
Yep.
Do you hear how crazy that sounds?
Yes.
But she ain't gonna do that shit to the nigga that's trying to catch fights with Offset and shit.
Like when I heard that, Academics, once again, shout out to you. When I heard him say that, it put my brain in perspective. When he was like, Nicki, like, you don't want to do this, you know what I mean? I'm hearing a lot. You keep saying, me and my family, I'm learning a lot about you. We want to know why Drake wasn't fucking with you for a couple of years. I said, damn, ain't nobody never talk about that.
Hell no.
Drake and Nicki really wasn't vibing from like 2017 until last year when they did the Seeing Green shit.
Yep.
When it was Drake, Wayne, and Nicki. I was like, damn, he really wasn't. And I know Drake ain't co-signing that Kenneth Petty shit.
Nope.
I know he ain't co-signing it.
No.
But guess what? He's willing to let Nicki gaslight him and be like, man, fuck me, he a bitch, man, you can punch her on, I don't care if we in the store. No, when they was arguing in the store years ago. It's like Nicki wants to manipulate and control, but if she can't manipulate and control, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
But if she with a nigga or somebody that's gonna listen to like if she got barbs in real life, she's good money.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. as far as with her and Drake, they hit. They fuck. I know. They fuck.
Long guy, yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just that whole Meek situation. That nigga was played from soon as he even got into the mix with that. So
I don't want to hear. My bad. I don't want to hear none of you niggas in the comments saying Meek is his own nigga. He his own person. He is. Nicki Minaj gaslighted him into that Drake beat.
Yep.
You're not telling me no otherwise. Yep. She's sitting here telling him behind closed doors information. Who else is going to know this information other than a Nicki or a Wayne or...
So it's just like that, honestly.
And as far as going off of Nicki for a second, as far as the go about Gucci and shit, with her saying that she don't like him as a person and shit, even though she clearly fucked him too, is it's like y'all gotta stop playing. Well, nowadays they could try him, but like back then they wasn't. Cause she not the only one that said that. Angela Yee said the same shit back in the day. I didn't fuck Gucci. She took the
picture on her knees. She took the picture, phone in hand.
That's what I'm saying.
Piping my other head, piping mouth.
Gucci piped a lot of them, these bitches in the industry, but they'll still say, "I never fucked Gucci." But back then they couldn't try it because he was reckless.
I think that
nigga pushed bitches out of moving cars. Now it's like I don't think females would be skeptical of saying they fuck Gucci now. I think they were skeptical of being claimed of fucking the old Gucci. No.
Off lean, gut out, the just ultimate hood gangster nigga. I guess it was too
raw.
Yeah.
Too raw. But they wasn't gonna say it while he was like that. Cause when Angela Yee said, "I never bust with you," even though he had a whole interview, he had a whole interview where she was flirting with him on the air. But that was after the fact when he got out and he was different and shit. He was starting his change, his process
new
of change
teeth and everything.
Yeah.
Now she trying to ride waves when you was just dissing you saying.
But before the jail sentence and shit, when he was like everything you said, drinking lean all the time, belly out, going against every fucking body, said fuck everybody. You wasn't saying that same shit. None of them bitches was saying that shit because they didn't want no problems with Gucci. Because even though the nigga was fat as hell and he was on drugs a lot, he was still a reckless motherfucker. They call him the boogeyman of hip hop at that point.
But most of the industry and most people want that old Gucci over the new Gucci. Niggas want the old Jeezy and not this Jeezy.
I still don't even feel like that's really Gucci for real. In my opinion, I feel like that's still a clone. But real shit. Cause you ain't gonna change up a nigga that quick. I don't give a fuck if it's 3 years. Ain't nobody gonna switch up they self in 3 years.
Bro, Pooh Shiesty is in jail, putting on weight, and he's a Muslim now. Shit can happen. And that's in 1 year.
Nah, I think it's close to like 2 years now.
Word?
Yeah,
you were.
He been in there for like,
So, bro, two-part question. Do you think she posted that video on purpose, or do you think it was the nigga that she was fucking with posted it? And the second question is, do you think she's really upset about the video being leaked, or is she saving face?
I'm going with the 50-50 because I feel like she knew it was going to get a negative light after the fact. But you can clearly see in the video and in the pictures the nigga was recording it.
So she backpedaling because of the negative feedback, not because she didn't want it out.
Yes.
So if they were saying, oh, it is pink and it is brown, it was the Gushy macaroni and cheese, it'd have been good for them.
If you were saying goofy shit like that in the video, yes.
She would have been riding with it.
Alright, so do you think she's really distraught about it, or you think she just saving face?
She's saving face, but she's distraught about the negative feedback she got because she was on cloud 9. Last week she's on cloud 9. This week she smuttered out.
Is this gonna be good or bad for her career?
This is a bump. Honestly, they ain't stopping her. They ain't stopping her because all she's gonna do is drop another song, and all you bitches gonna pile right back on the bandwagon.
So should she stay loud, money to the ear, big sexy? Like should she stay doing that, or should she just
stay doing it?
Keep doing it.
She shouldn't lay low for like a week or two and let it ride out.
No.
That's what any other artists would do, but she's not gonna stop that. She's too in the spotlight to just get out the spotlight and just go into hibernation. She not doing that.
No.
She likes this attention that she's getting. Like he said, if she was getting positive attention from this shit, she would have been riding it out.
For the full
like, yeah, I told you my shit was brown, but it's not. So he a bitch ass nigga because he recorded me without me knowing.
But this is where we got to do our homework. This ain't the first time.
It ain't.
You just was posting. The nigga that you was fucking was posting you sleeping like a week or two ago.
Yeah.
Then a week before that, it was some video going out, you getting eaten out, and it was like I didn't even see that one. But this like the third or fourth time within a month, fourth time within 4 to 6 weeks.
In the words of Gucci, she tried to pull a publicity stunt. That's all that is.
That's definitely what it is.
Shout out to Gucci, man. That bitch
She wanted to pop out like Kim K. That's what that was.
All 4 of those times were publicity stunts. This was just a big one, putting her sex tape on a story on Instagram. If that don't scream publicity stunt,